Welcome back guys. The remastered edition of Horizon Zero Dawn is now available on PC platform. Its size is around 105 GB. In this video I'll be testing it on my Rog Ally running on Windows 11. I have the Z1 Extreme variant of this device. Very disappointed with the remastered edition's price, priced at around $50 US. In India it's priced at around rupees 3000. Sony has not followed Valve's recommended regional pricing in India. If they had followed it, the game would have been priced at around rupees 2000. Still, they have done a better job than Rockstar Games, who has priced Red Dead Redemption Part 1 at rupees 3800 in India. It's another title that sells for around $50 US. People who already own the vanilla version of Horizon Zero Dawn can purchase the remastered edition for around rupees 500 or $10 US. I've already done my testing on Rog Ally. This game is way more demanding than the vanilla version. Even when the game is running at 720p resolution, low graphics preset, FPS will stay within a range of 26 to 32 in very demanding areas like the city of Carja. One good thing here is that the game officially supports FSR 3.1 frame generation. You can use FSR, DLSS or XeSS Upscaler in conjunction with FSR frame generation. DLSS is exclusive to RTX GPUs. On Rog Ally, you can use either XeSS or FSR. It's version 1.3 of XeSS. The game also supports AMD's anti-lag 2 technique. This technique helps in reducing the latency. In order to use anti-lag 2 on Rog Ally, just make sure you have installed AMD's GPU driver, Adrenaline version 24.7.1 or anything newer than that. On my Rog Ally, I have installed Adrenaline version 24.10.1 GPU driver. For this game, I have set the UMA buffer size to auto. My Ally is running on BIOS version 441. Using a 25 watts manual profile, all three power values set at 25 watts, 720p resolution, CPU boost disabled. Connected my GUI kit KK3 Max gamepad to Ally via Bluetooth mode. Adrenaline version 24.10.1. I have enabled FreeSync and VSync. That's it. Games launcher settings. Resolution 720p, display mode full screen. Upscaler, I'll select FSR 3 using its quality preset. VSync off, frame generation disabled for the time being. Anti-lag 2, enable the setting. If you are running on Ally's official GPU driver, you may not see this setting here. First I'll run the game using the low preset, motion blur disabled. OK, start the game. Need to have a PlayStation Network account in order to play the game. We are in. I'll just use Adrenaline's overlay to show you the performance metrics. Control Shift and O keys. There you go. Just enable anti-lag 2's latency monitor. Press its hotkey, Alt Shift and L. Keep pressing it to cycle through the different options. 20 milliseconds latency. First I'll load the opening area. We are in. There's alert. Okay, here FPS is around 33. Not hitting the GPU bottleneck, so the game's performance seems to be limited by the single core CPU performance. FSR Upscaler is doing a decent job. Image quality is not looking blurry. Hair is not looking fuzzy. Latency value stays within a range of 65 to 75 milliseconds. I'll just switch to XeSS Upscaler now. Can be done on the fly. In-game display settings. Upscaler set to XeSS, frame generation still disabled. Resume the game. Roughly the same performance, 33 FPS. But what's with the latency value? It increased to around 100 milliseconds. What's going on here? With FSR Upscaler, latency value was around 65 to 75 milliseconds. Interesting results. 80% GPU load. I'll just switch back to FSR Upscaler. Image quality is decent even with XeSS. FSR 3. Resume the game. Latency value dropped down to around 70 milliseconds with FSR Upscaler. Controls do feel slightly more responsive. I'll just show you The optimized settings now. Increase a few settings without negatively impacting the performance. Texture quality set to medium. Shadow quality set to low. Screen space reflections set to low. Level of detail set to medium. Hair quality set to medium. Terrain quality set to medium as well. Clouds quality set to low. Parallax occlusion mapping enabled. Rest of the settings are left as this. I restarted the game to apply the settings. You can see FPS is around 34, roughly the same performance even after increasing a few settings. GPU load 75 to 80%. So instead of using the low preset, it's better to use these custom settings, at least on Rog Ally. Okay, now I'll enable frame generation. Let's check out the increase in performance. Anti-lag 2 still enabled. Frame generation on. Apply. Back to the game. FPS increased to around 60. Game's HUD elements are not flickering. Can observe the added amount of smoothness. Latency value increased to around 80 milliseconds. Roughly a 10 milliseconds increase in latency after enabling FSR frame generation. Let's check out the FPS stability. Now I'll just follow ROS. Not observing any artifacts around Aloy's character model. If the game stutters in the later areas, just drop the settings. VRAM usage shown here is not accurate as I have set the UMA buffer size setting to auto.
Further downriver, you'll find a herd of machines. I will teach you how to hunt.
We are still not hitting the GPU bottleneck.
All machines are dangerous. Their power must be respected.
80% GPU load.
I will be beside you.
I can't see anything. Oh my god. Hide in the tall grass. Cutscene.
Such machines are called watchers.
Frame generation works even during the cutscene.
If you were to survive in the wilds, I will show you. Listen closely.
Subtitles are not flickering.
Stay still. Wait for it.
Real-time gameplay. Using the stealth approach here.
Now keep low. Follow me across the trail to that tall grass.
Another creature.
Come back this way. The slower you move, the quieter you'll be. Crouch walking is quieter than upright. Wait for it.
Third one.
That's the last one. Let's move on.
We are safe. Look at that beautiful scenery.
You did well. I didn't see or hear you. Now stay close. That herd should be just
Stealth symbol. Cutscene. Now I'll load the city of Carja. Import it says. Save games from the original game are compatible with the Remastered edition. Looming shadow. Disable frame generation. Show you the base performance first in the city of Carja. There's Aloy all grown up. You can see FPS is in a range of 27 to 30. I'm just standing right outside Carja's entrance. Talk to Sunken Award. Lot of non-playable characters here. It's the worst case scenario. 25 FPS. Look at that GPU utilization, 70%. Game's performance is limited by the single core CPU performance. Okay, I'll just enable frame generation here. You can see the choppiness. Latency value is within a range of 70 to 80 milliseconds. Frame generation on. With frame generation enabled, that choppiness is gone now. It's doing a good job. Can observe the added amount of smoothness. FPS is around 53. Not bad at all. Latency value 80 to 87 milliseconds. Soldiers. One of the most demanding areas in this game. Game is not stuttering here. You can definitely use FSR frame generation. 42 FPS. Look at the latency value, 100 milliseconds. Lower the FPS value, higher the latency. It's as simple as that. No rocket science here. Good thing developers added FSR frame generation support to this game. So that's it with the video, guys. I hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.